All right, everybody. I apologize for the delay. Super excited to present today the new Canva integration that our team has been very hard at work building over the last several months. So, since we're starting a couple minutes late, I'll just jump right in. Thanks for joining, and we're excited to present this to you. So, if you don't know me, my name is Dennis Kelly. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Postalytics. And today we're going to be reviewing an overview of the Canva release. We'll do a little demo of how it all works, talk about some more roadmap items and some things that you can do to get started with the Canva integration. And then we'll spend some Q&A time. I've got Bill Boynton from our team here. He's going to be collecting questions using the Zoom Q&A tool during the webinar. And at the end, we'll review them. So at a high level, Postalytics, as you may be aware, is 100% focused on removing friction from the direct mail production process. And so, one of the things that we've identified where there's some real gaps in both our current offering as well as in the general market in direct mail automation is the front end or the creative part of the process. And so we've seen the explosion of interest in using Canva as a design platform. It's at this point considered the most popular design platform in the world. And so to the extent that we can build tools to enable faster and better integration between the platforms that your designers want to work in and Postalytics, then it's a big win for everybody. So we're focused on making this faster, eliminating steps, and to create a much faster and more intuitive workflow between Canva and Postalytics. Canva has really invested heavily in their APIs in the last couple of years and their partner program, and that's what's enabled us to pull this off. So this was pushed live in late November. It's already been adopted very rapidly. We have, at this point in early December, over 195 installations of this integration. It's live inside of the Canva apps marketplace. And so folks are finding it and using it. And so there's a lot of momentum behind this. We'll walk through today some of the details of how it all works. So what we're really going to be focusing on here are a few of the key features. So first, unlike prior to this integration, we now have the exact dimensions and pre-built templates built into Canva for the Postalytics formats. So your postcards, your bifold self-mailers, and letter formats, they're now all easily accessible right inside of Canva. You don't need to go and do any custom sizing, go look up the exact dimensions of every single format that you want to design. Those are all accessible right in Canva. You can pick them and get going. The next big feature here is the fact that within a couple of clicks from within Canva, you can export a design directly to Postalytics. You can drop it either in the asset manager, where you want to then go build another design, or you can drop it right in the template library where you can open it up and use it to layer in additional things and proof it and put it in production. Part of that process, we're eliminating a lot of the steps that were necessary previously to develop a print-ready PNG. And so the exporting process will automatically generate the exact DPI, page separation, et cetera, so that you don't have to go through additional steps to convert the Canva PDF to a PNG, and eliminates all of the potential errors in terms of exporting with a proper print-ready format. Next, when you're able to then use the Postalytics editor to layer in the features that make Postalytics really unique. The personalization tools, variable data, variable logic, variable images, tracking tools like the pearls and QR codes. You can just pop into the Postalytics editor, quickly layer them in, get through the proofer, and you're off to the races. And then finally, this integration is available in all Postalytics plans. So free through all the subscription plans and contract plans and everything. And there's also compatibility in Canva. There are some better features that are available in the Pro and Business versions of Canva, but it's also available in the free Canva tool as well. So everybody ought to be able to access this and use it. So the workflow, we believe, has been significantly streamlined. And so kind of once you get through your design process in Canva, it's just a couple of clicks where you can then open this thing up in Postalytics and add the tracking and personalization features, and then you're off to the races. So we've removed several steps from this process, exporting individual pages that then have to be brought together inside of a Postalytics template, exporting through the PDF process, and then doing an image conversion. All those steps are removed. There's no exporting to a file and then uploading back into Postalytics. All that has been removed. So much faster and streamlined process here. So a quick little demo of this. Let's see if I can flip over here to a page in Canva. All right, so first, when you go into Canva, you can do a quick little search and then open up Postalytics, and it'll pop up a screen like this. And so the first thing it's going to ask you to do is to pick a size. One of the limitations of Canva is we actually have to use their suggested designs here. So the Postalytics designs come into the step after this. So you just have to pick something simple, like we'll just choose whiteboard here. And then from there, you're going to see the Canva editor pop up. And over on the left-hand side, you will get access to the Postalytics app, as you can see here. And now this is going to pop up. I've already signed in on the other one. Here we go. Once we've got the Postalytics app signed up, you can pop in and choose a postcard size, a letter size, envelopes, bifolds. We'll be adding more formats as we go along. So you have access to both all of our designs with precise sizing, as well as your asset manager. So you'll be able to tap into assets that you've already created in Postalytics, your folders structure. You'll be able to tap into everything else there. So you can build your design in Canva utilizing Postalytics template sizes and your Postalytics assets. And so you can sort of pull in a quick little design like this, and then drop in some images, some text. As you can see, the postage area is blocked off as it is inside of the Postalytics editor. You're not allowed to paint inside of those lines. So this little placeholder here will be removed for the proofing process inside of Postalytics. But this is here to just let you know, leave that area alone, because any designs that you work on there are not going to actually happen. So once you've got this design set up the way that you'd like. You can see I've got some little placeholders here for variable data and a QR code. I'm just going to click export. And then once your design is done, you can just click export to the asset manager. It'll drop it in the asset manager. You can start up a new design and keep working across several templates, or you can drop it in the Postalytics template library just by clicking create template. And in doing so, it'll go through a little bit of process here. This is all standard Canva stuff. And I'm just going to click export. And it'll just take a minute. And what this will do is automatically drop this template inside of Postalytics. And so here, as you can see, this template has been dropped in. You can see that I've already added a variable data field here, as well as a QR code, just as an example. You can do more work inside the Postalytics editor, or just go straight to proofing and start proofing your template as you would normally. So super fast process here, and it eliminates so many steps along the way. So we're super excited about this. There's some little kind of quirky Canva things where you've got to click through a couple pages that are a little bit non-intuitive, but once you get through the first couple times and you do it, you'll have an easy flow and you'll be able to proceed very rapidly through this. So, all right, I'm going to drop down to the next part of the presentation. We'll talk about roadmaps and next steps. So, like we said, we're super excited about this release, but we have a lot more in the pipeline that we are in the process of developing. So the first thing that you'll see, and everyone will be notified about this within the next week or so, the trifold mailer is going to be coming out. This trifold mailer will build upon the success of our bifold mailing tool. The bifolds are seeing a significant increase in volume and usage among our customer base. And we've had lots of customers approach us and say, hey, I love the bifold. I want to do more. I want more real estate in a self-mailer. And so we've responded by rolling out this trifold mailer, which again will happen very quickly. We'll send out an announcement as soon as that's available. Next in the pipeline is another creative integration, this time with a tool called Figma. Figma is, for those who are not aware, another really, really popular design tool. Traditionally has been a design tool that has been used in web page development and digital marketing, but it also has print capabilities. And we are building an integration that will include some of the things that we saw today, where the Postalytics templates will be available right inside of Figma. And you'll have the ability to do all of the different Postalytics designs from within Figma. One of the big differences in the Figma integration is that you'll have an ability to actually layer in variable data and pearls and QR codes right inside of that initial design. And then when it's exported, all of those designs will become available in the Postalytics editor as editable content. And so as opposed to the Canva integration and then other tools that we use to import designs into Postalytics that come in as images, with the Figma integration, these will come in as editable components. So more information to come. This integration will probably be out toward the end of the year or early next year. The next big release that will be happening after that is our website anonymous visitor retargeting product. So brand new product from Postalytics. You'll be able to load a tracking pixel onto your website, configure it with a lot of different settings that can target specific pages, specific types of people that you want to track. And then this software will look at anonymous visitors that hit the target pages, will look up their information in some databases that have been pulled together and have been vetted heavily by us and a lot of other organizations, and will provide you with information about the name, the physical address, the email address, and a boatload of demographic information. And so you'll be able to capture roughly 50 to 60% of your website traffic and capture those leads. You'll be able to do with them as you wish, including drop them into a Postalytics campaign instantly. And this is where we really envision the usage of our Postalytics Flows program so that you can drop website visitors into a sequence of potentially multiple mailings that can then monitor whether or not they are have hit any of the call to actions like the QR codes or the pearls. You can have delays that are set up. So the Flows product will work very, very closely with this website visitor retargeting program. We also have a major update to our whole API infrastructure that's well underway. This will be a Q1 release, and then that'll be followed with a big refresh on our overall user experience and user interface. So lots of important things happening on the product side. From the format side, we've got several formats that are in the pipeline. We prioritize these based on feedback from our customers. And so these are some formats that have been suggested by several customers. We'll be working through this process. If you have any ideas, any things that you want to incorporate into our roadmap, please speak up. We take the initiative from our customer base very seriously on ways we can improve the app, additional formats that we can make. And when we hear from several customers that a format is something that they'd be willing to commit some volume to, then we're very happy to proceed and move forward with introducing a new format. So lots of great stuff on the roadmap here as we end 2025 and head into 2026. So from a Canva perspective, again, going back, if you don't have a Postalytics account, you'll need to get one of them and assume you have a Canva account. You can pop into the Canva app or from inside of Postalytics, you can also connect your two accounts, your Postalytics and your Canva account. We've got a few key resources for you to help out your understanding of how this all works. A couple of blogs and a step-by-step help article that you can tap into. So look for the help docs and the blog posts, and you can also reach out to Postalytics either via email, or if you're in the Postalytics app, you can always utilize the support widget that we call by clicking on the little question mark in the upper right-hand side, pop up got questions, and then quickly fill out a form that will instantly create a support ticket for our team to work with. If you are not yet a customer, then work with your rep. If you don't have one, then sign up, shoot us an email or sign up for a demo, and we'll sign somebody right away, and you can learn more about the Canva integration. So with that, let's hear some questions. Bill, what are we hearing from the audience here?
Yeah, sure. Dennis, we got one from Jeff. What kind of tracking do I have to install or put on the back end to be able to utilize that new retargeting feature?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, is there any tracking I have to set up on my website to utilize that new retargeting feature?
On the website retargeting tool, we will be you will be loading up a pixel. We will be probably working with our customers directly and helping them get this website pixel configured. There's a few steps to it, and it takes a little bit of familiarity. So when we launch that tool in Q1, we will roll out all the instructions on how to set up the pixel to do the tracking.
Cool. We got one from Mark. Excited for the trifold. Is that going to be part of the Canva templates?
It will be a part of the Canva templates, but we will be rolling it out prior to it being available in Canva. So we expect the trifold to be out here in the next few days, maybe a week tops. In order to get it out in Canva, we have to submit an update to Canva, have them approve it, and then it will roll out. So it'll be a two-step process. Shouldn't take too long, maybe another week or so after we get the tool fully rolled out.
And it looks like a couple people had some difficulty accessing the chat. So let's make sure that, they can reach out to us over sales and support, and speak with their rep as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you had any difficulty using the Zoom Q&A tool, don't hesitate to shoot us a note in through either support or sales emails, or reach out and have any questions. Just hit us up on one of our online forums. All right. I'm looking at some other questions here. Is there a CRM feature where we can keep contacts and addresses and relationships in the Postalytics tool? So we do have integrations with a lot of the major CRM programs where your contact and address information is captured, and then that can be pulled into Postalytics so that you can use those contacts in different lists and different campaigns. Okay, Christine, once it is imported to Canva, can it still be edited, like changing colors and text? Absolutely. So you can change all the colors and anything in Canva that you like. And then when the export happens, it will come into Postalytics as an image. So you won't be able to change any of those things in Postalytics, but you will have full ability to change anything in Canva. And so those are a couple of other questions we had. For the website anonymous visitor retargeting, do you have Canada data? No, this type of program is not legal in Canada. So this will be a US only program. And finally, question regarding the template import back into Postalytics. On agency accounts, will the imported template drop to a main agency template container, or can agency accounts assign which sub-account to drop the template into via the integration? That is a great question. And I believe that you will actually, it will drop into whichever Postalytics account or sub-account has been used to do the integration with Canva. So if you have a particular customer account inside of the agency edition and you use that account login information to create the connection to Canva, then that is the account where the designs will be dropped into. So lots of great questions here. And finally, we've got a question from Joanne. What security processes do you have in place for malware? So we have lots of different security processes. Happy to kind of dive into that. There's a lot there. So you can just be sure that there's significant process behind the scenes to enable your accounts to be secure and your data to be safe from prying eyes. So that I think will wrap it. If anybody has any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks again so much for joining us here today. And look for our next announcement here with a trifold format and the Figma integration and more of the great product roadmap items that we'll be sharing here over the next several months. Thanks, everybody, and have a great day.